Okay, y'all. I'm hoping that this is going to help some, but mostly it's for a heads up, so you know where all this is actually going to. This Senate bill, the Digital Platform Commission Act of 2022, was actually enacted this year in 2023. And what it's basically going to do is regulate all internet activity. Posts, comments, whatever it is that's on the internet is going to be monitored, censored, allowed, labeled as disinformation or true facts. But either way it goes, the big picture is more scary than this bill. So I hope that you enjoy this video. Okay, on May 18th of 2023, the Digital Platform Commission Act, S4201, was introduced to the United States Senate, aiming to establish a federal agency to regulate online platforms. In particular, the bill would establish a new federal agency that would have the power to conduct investigations, issue fines, and regulations to protect consumers and promote competition. Furthermore, the federal agency would be required to designate systematically important digital platforms subject to specific compliance and safety rules in regards to algorithmic processes that systematically important digital platforms employ, including the ones derived from artificial intelligence techniques, and the agency will establish requirements to ensure their fairness, transparency, and lack of deceptive bias. The platforms will be subject to audits and required to explain and provide information regarding the algorithmic processes. Finally, so they say the federal agency would have to establish a code of counsel to develop technical standards and behavior algorithmic codes. I can't say that word. Crap. Okay, and these are the people who put it before the Senate. Michael Bennet is a Democrat out of Colorado. Peter Welch is a Democrat out of Vermont. They introduced this act, and this is what they're saying. With the mandate, jurisdiction, and tools to develop and enforce rules for a sector that has gone virtually unregulated, artificial intelligence and social media. We need an expert federal agency that can stand up for the American people and ensure AI tools and digital platforms operate in the public interest, Bennet said. What the fuck ever. Okay, now this is some hoo-ha crap if I've ever heard it. The legislation would create a 5-member commission. 5 people out of the whole freaking world to run this thing. That is empowered to hold hearings, pursue investigations, conduct research, assess fines, and engage in public rulemaking to establish rules of the road for digital platforms to promote competition and protect consumers. Oh my gosh, they're willing to put all this together to protect consumers, but they can't even feed the consumers that they're trying to protect. Okay, whatever. This is a bunch of hoo-ha, but it's smoke and mirrors. Just know that, because they've bit off more than they can chew. They've already got AGI working in their systems, and so now they're trying to stop it, and this is what this is all about. They're trying to come up with these bills and all this crap to stop the AGI, which is the artificial intelligence, which is Chat GPT, which is coming out 5th generation, and I've heard them even mentioning going on to a 6th generation once that comes out. Okay, so there are pros and cons about this whole thing, but the overall gist of it is that they've cut their noses off to spite their faces with artificial intelligence and allowing it to infiltrate and run all aspects. If you think about it, what in your home or what in your vehicle, unless you have an older vehicle or an older home, is not considered a smart TV, a smart phone, computers, I mean, all this stuff, banking, grocery shopping, ordering clothes, everything is run already by artificial intelligence. What will happen is that this will lead to the demise of the human race, other than what we know it to have been from yesterday and beyond. Okay, so this is what they're trying to do. They're just, yeah, it's going to censor a lot of people's voice on the internet, but you're not, just like you don't have the right to drive on the road. It's a privilege through the state. That's why you have a driver's license. You're not, that's not a right, that's a privilege. Being on the internet and stuff is actually a privilege, because none of us own the crap. You can't see it, you can't touch it, but you know it's there. And so this is a warning of the big picture to come. You have to put yourself in a place to where you will not become cybernetic. All right? In the past, it was fiction. Now it's reality. And so let's go over some of the things that once they can no longer handle the chat GPT or the AGI, which is artificial intelligence, which is, it knows that it's there. It knows how to do things. It can compute more calculations than we ever could combined in humanity within hours. So this is a very scary thing. And yes, the Terminator is here. And yes, it is what it is. And we are really screwed on this. But let's go over some of the down turns of the cybernetics. Every person, every government around the world was embracing the miracle of artificial intelligence and many forms in which it is now manifested. When OpenAI announced its introduction of Chat GPT, it took the world by storm. Now it has already upgraded to Chat GPT-4 with its new and improved capabilities, and it's exciting to think what the next version of AI bot will be able to achieve. Not true. I'm not excited to see that crap. Many experts believe it will achieve artificial generative intelligence, or AGI. What is AGI? Well, the idea behind AGI is that machines will achieve a level of understanding and expression that is beyond par with humans. AGI output is expected to be indistinguishable. You won't be able to tell if you're looking at it on the internet, on the television, in movies, or on the phone listening to it, from human output and expressions. Some view this as exciting. I do not. Others view it as very dangerous. There's where I stand. It's very dangerous. You're in trouble as a species when one of the founders, Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, he testified before members of the Senate subcommittee and largely agreed with them on the need to regulate powerful AI technology. They're already acknowledging the powerful AI technology. Okay? It is what it is. This includes Google and Microsoft. Those are AI. That is AGI. It learns from what you look at, from what you listen to, from what you like, from your emails, to what you send, to what you receive, to where you go and what you buy. Okay, it's all interconnected. It is forecasted that AI will replace 5 million jobs. Okay, and it will completely eradicate the need for human workers in a multitude of industries. Think about everything that a human being does that a robot can do better. That's what we're talking about here. We're talking about robots, AI, all the way from manufacturing, production, transportation, infrastructure, all of that. All of these jobs will be gone and replaced with artificial intelligent cybernetic machines. Get a load of this. The technology will directly impact the creative world, whether it's artists, designers, or architects. It will completely change the music world, the legal world, even e-commerce. There's really almost no limit to what AGI will help humans achieve and what it may be capable of achieving on its own. The idea is achieving on its own with no human help. We're not putting in no data because it's already self-aware of itself. Does that make any sense? We are living in the future. And all I can tell you is that the more that you prepare, the more you are less dependent upon technology, the better off you'll be. Hope you liked this video. Like and subscribe and leave a comment, please. Ciao, baby.